So I'm gonna go ahead and take a round two on this one because I didn't really much care for that how that first one turned out. It does mean I missed on some good jokey jokes. Some about like, oh, 1 week for the next episode, half a year, same shit. It would have been better if I just went with it instead of. I could have figured out a way to incorporate it organically again, but I feel like you would have seen through it as well through the fucking shenanigans of my lies. Anyway. This is my second go around on the intro, and it's because I ended up talking about one thing more than I particularly care to. Not because I don't think it deserves to be talked about, but because I don't think I can add too terribly much to it. Before we do get started, it's 2020. It is currently June 1st of 2020. And it's a wild time to be. So I just want to say I love you all, and I hope you guys are staying safe and taking care of yourselves, of each other, everyone, just living your best. It is a crazy time, both because the world tried to break itself and is arguably continuing to do so, and also it is just a difficult, sad, angry time for some people right now. And I can't imagine. I can't. I just can't imagine it. I'm not saying I don't get it, but I'm just saying I can't imagine being dealing with everything that everyone is dealing with right now. I'm very, very separated from it. Beyond just loving people and wanting them to be able to live their best. Like I said, that's all I fucking want for people. And it's astonishing we live in a world where that's super duper not the fucking case. So I don't know. I'm just here to drop in and say I love you. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're taking care, from everything in the world at the moment. Again, I don't know how much of my audience everything really affects. I don't know how it breaks down analytically. It's one of the things they don't tell me. I know how many people who watch from Japan. I could tell you that. I think it's like 17 to 21%. It's somewhere in there. I feel like it was higher and it's gotten lower. I don't know what the case is. Point is, I don't know how many people are going to be affected who would be watching this or watching anything that I do. But I just hope you're taking care, staying safe, and I hope you know that I love you. I do. This is a place where you looking like this or not has never fucking mattered to me. And I don't understand why it does for some people. It's fucking so crazy to me. I don't get it. Anyway, again, I love you. I hope you're taking care. Everyone out there. Because even not counting this, it's still 2020. And I'm sure there's only more fun things to come as we go. Fucking hell. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try and kind of stop it here so I don't go on forever, because I went on longer than I intended to. And again, it's not that it doesn't deserve the time. It's just, I'm not the person. I'm some funny boy doofish dipshit on the internet. And while I have, of course, my opinions and my takes and shit like that, as everyone on the planet does, I'm sure, my biggest takeaway is I just love you guys and I hope you guys are staying safe. You guys are incredible. You guys are the nicest people in the world to me. And I owe you guys everything. And there's no amount of silly bullshit like that would make me not love you. So, yeah. Take care, stay safe, and hopefully you can kind of just escape for a bit in some anime and some funny, silly shit. That's the hope. I don't know how much funny, silly shit, because it's Madoka, and Madoka scares me. So yeah, there's that. Just for everything. And I think that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't even think I'm going to talk about it really in other videos. But just, I wanted to say something. Because you guys know I love you, and that's what matters. Anyway, how about on to Madoka? Because that's, I suppose, what we be here for. Yeah. So yeah, a couple things about Madoka and where it has been, huh? My apologies. For everything and for this. Yeah, so if you guys remember, towards the end of last year, I had to pump the brakes on Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Or the actual pronunciation. I just wanted to say funny things. Point is, I had to pump the brakes on Madoka. Because I was kind of going through a little bit of a depression spell, a depression spat. It wasn't great. I was going through a bit of a rough time. I lost my dog in that same time, and things were just kind of funky, and I didn't care for it. So I took a break from the sadder things, and while Madoka does have an air of, oh, cutesy, adorable goodness, I've been on the internet long enough to know that shit ain't real. To what extent and exactly which context, again, we'll still have to figure out. I will say, thankfully, in the entire time I've been off, I don't think I've been spoiled on anything, or at least if I have, not anything I don't already know about. Because I've had, inklings of ideas and out of contexty, spoilery shit forever now, and I talked about some very specific shit, obviously, before we started the show and stuff like that, but nothing new. So anyone who's worried about that, I can safely say we should be good from that front. But anyway, I had to take a break from everything. Took a break from this, Erased, Your Lie, Grisaya. I took a break from fucking like everything. Fucking Made in Abyss. I eventually had to end up dropping Made in Abyss completely. Most certainly not because it's a bad show, but because it was way too fucking much for me to handle. I'm a weak boy, and as I grow older, such an old man that I am, as I do get older, I realize life's too short for me to stick through shit I just can't deal with. So I'm just gonna live my best. And Made in Abyss was too much for me. It's a great show, and I highly recommend it. I can't do episode 10 again. So yeah, there's that. Your Lie started back up again. Grisaya started back up again. Both of which have been absolutely murder on my soul. It's been horrendous. They're wonderful, but also, Jesus fucking Christ, stop kicking me in the heart emotionally, you bastards. Fucking brutal. But anyway, point is, those both started back up. Erased still has not yet. I don't know when we're going to get around to Erased. Assumedly, that'll be shortly after this. Assumedly, I still think I intend to. I still think I intend to watch Erased. That's the plan. In this time, also, we started We Never Learn back up again, which basically had been on break since before Madoka. Definitely had been on break since before Madoka had. But went through, finished that up. It's releasing, but I have watched all of it. So yeah, there's that. Did Day Live for some. We just wanted to try and get some fun stuff in there in the middle to take away from the sorrow and suck. But anyway, there's that. And it is, again, like almost half a year later, exactly. The world's been through some crazy shit. I hope you're safe. I love you. Take care. Fuck. But yeah, like, it's been a crazy time since then. But hey, we're here now. I am also going to apologize for another thing. I very specifically set out to rewatch the first 2 episodes before this one, and I've been saying it for like a week, and I keep not doing it. So I decided I want to make sure I can jump into this and get it down. So I'm going to do that now. So I apologize if I'm a little rusty. I promise I will be going back and rewatching those 2 here as soon as I get the chance. But just everything. This is another thing after another thing keep coming up and getting in the way of my shit. So stuff of valuable, like, importance, and some shit which is just me being a lazy schmuck. To be completely honest with you. Let's be real, I didn't have to 100% fucking Resident Evil 3. But I wanted to, because fuck that guy. Nemesis. And Nikolai. Point is, fucking A. Point is, yeah, I will have to get to those a little bit later. I am sorry that I will probably, again, be a little bit rusty going in here. What else do I have to talk about? Again, we are going to be jumping into this. I do believe at the end of episode 2, I had committed to sitting down and doing the dub. Obviously, if you paid attention to those first 2 episodes, that was a real big fucking question for me. Because, like I said before, the entire dub cast is glorious. Like, I love everyone in it. Fucking fantastic, beautiful souls. And while, like, there's a couple people from the Japanese cast that I do know, and I like them fairly bit, that I don't have nearly the same connection, and I didn't fall in love with them quite as much, except for Kaori, because she's fucking phenomenal and voices my favorite thing on earth. The top of her goddamn head, and there's also the light. Camera's different now too. Point is, that was the big thing that was pushing me towards watching Japanese, and I decided in the end I was just going to go with dub. And while I had thought about it a little bit more in the times and between then and now what I was going to do, I did decide in the end, in the long run, that I was going to go ahead and sit down and do this in dub. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I hope that doesn't bother you too much, none. It's like, I closed that window, right? I'm pretty sure I closed that window. Why is there a breeze? I don't know, but I like it. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and sit down and watch this. I apologize for the super long intro, but it is what it is, and you understand why there's things to talk about. What else do I have to say? Anyway, again, I did just finish up We Never Learn. I'm going to try and, again, be starting this up, and we're going to be running our way through Nichijou and Yorlai, working our way through that. Grisai is still going on. Took me a minute before I've gotten to sit back down with another episode, but to be fair, that I need a fucking break in between some of those. Fire Emblem is still running. I still have like 20 fucking episodes recorded up on that and fucking waiting to go, but it's taken time. It's been such a pain in the ass to sit down and find time to edit things. Again, especially when I do stupid shit like what I was saying earlier. Yeah. In the intro, did I make the comment about how I wanted to escape the difficult conversation by talking about Michiru's ass? I think that was in the original intro. I couldn't remember. And I did want to say it again, because I rattled off like 50 descriptions of her having a great... I probably shouldn't have said this out loud, because now I've ruined it, because now I can't do it, but I just wanted to vocalize that it's really good. Anyway, point is, I forgot what I was saying because I jumped onto that because of a stupid bit. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be working our way through those shows, and again, starting this one up, and here very, very shortly, I'm gonna be jumping into Steins Gate Zero, Psycho Season 2, and or Bloom Into You. I don't know exactly which one I'm going with next, but all 3 of those are the next ones that I'm gonna be moving on into. So that's gonna be a thing too. Again, Erased still a question, but yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry for the very long intro, but you guys know me. Actually, maybe you don't because you only had 2 episodes, but you should know now. I'm a talky boy. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. What do I remember of last episode? I remember last episode, I believe, because it was very mommy heavy. I know that because that was kind of going to be my episode to show off whether or not I wanted to stick around through the Japanese version for Kaori. And I yeah. I do believe there was the fighting from her. She did some of the fighting and showed off to the girls. And she explained the magical girly stuff. Kind of, at least, I think. Maybe. I really should have rewatched these last 2 episodes. And again, I will be doing that after. We're just going to jump into it, though, because if I don't, I'm going to just keep putting it off like a fucking schmo. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to be back. Yeah. We're just going to kind of run into it. I should really check first to see what this starts on. Inglés. Excellent. I know this now. Fuck. Did you... They're fucking dubbing fucking Sakura so. This has nothing to do with Madoka, but Sentai announced that they were going to do a Sakura so dub. I want to cry. Show me the cast. Who is voicing best? Who is voicing Ponyteru? That's one of my favorite shows of all time. So I'm so happy that it's finally getting a dub. Also, hey, by the way, Sentai, I don't know if you saw my comments before, but just in case, if you're ever looking for a guy to do a pretty solid Jin in English, I know a guy, his DMs are open, and he's a very beautiful soul. The joke is I did a point is, so we're going to go ahead and watch this. I'm sorry. This is why there's a timestamp. Probably. I hope so. Fuck. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. It is episode 3 of Madoka Magica. To be fair, a little scared. So, just as a heads up, that's going to be a thing. What am I scared of? I don't really know. Myself, mostly. I'm a spooky, spooky boy. We're going to go ahead and get started in... Literally said it like 7 times. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Hello? I should do this so that I can not go crazy. Hi. What's up with your face? How you doing, man? I'm gonna have to register in my brain the entire dubcast and then freak out about it because I love them all. Well, this is wholesome. This is also very upsetting. Can we get the fuck out of hospitals, please? I'm tired of seeing it in everything that I'm watching and or playing. Picking on all these people. Also, now you got me all fucked up with these emotions, because you're alive. What the fuck? Oh, man. I'm very upset. I'm sad now. And so is Madoka. It's not great. I'm not ready to jump back into this yet. I really wanted to rewatch those first 2 episodes. Nitro Plus? I'm trying to remember which one is Nitro Plus. Not like the company themselves, but from Hyperdimension Neptunia. I don't know if I ever met Nitro Plus, but I know that was one of the maker characters. This is not what you sign up for. I felt really bad too, because like one of me friends, one of me reactor boys supreme, the guy I got into reacting, actually, he's such a great lad. Misreaction on YouTube, if you know him, which you probably might if you're watching Madoka reactions. But anyway, like he started Madoka like right before or right after. Hey, baby girl, how's it going? It's going, I guess. But he had started the show like right after, right before, and then burned through it in like a day. He went through it really fast. I forgot her too. Cassandra, my soul. Point is, did all that, and it took me a half a year to get back to it. I forgot this is a whole thing, and I'm all concerned. Pushing down on me. Oh, sweet bean. It's more like you do it, you just live your life, or you die kind of thing. Yeah, it's not awesome. You say wanted to heal a sick boy? I think boy? You say there's no rule, but what? But I feel like you say wish and it scares me. Because wishes and magic are scary, man. Because a part of me expects genie-style shit, and you can't trust them, man. I don't know why I just slighted genies like that. They're rather great. Especially when they're voiced by Robin Williams, man. Like, come on. It's not nothing. Especially since there's assuredly shenanigans of some description coming along with it. Even if it's just like, oh, hey, by the way, Prob's gonna die. I don't know, man. I'm just scared. Who gave you these? I forgot how adorable and yet scary these are. Oh, but you're a sweetheart. She's pretty alright. She's scared the shit out of me with your tail there, friendo. It's concerning when you say it like that. It's like based on the, oh, you drunk bitch. I'm sorry. Maybe. Get some sip. Ooh, hot cocoa with papa? Like kicking Nemesis's ass. So this is a fucking experience. And I won't talk about it anymore. I totally get that. Yeah. What's up with you, dear? Hi. Yeah, that's about the impression I'm getting. I wish you guys were friends. I like both of you. Emotions. Y'all can be cool. I'm... But how, you want to sit down and drink some hot cocoa? Both y'all? I just want us to be best friends. That's probably asking a lot again, but I don't know. I like you both. Well, none of that's great. It's that scary shaft shit, and I don't need any of that in my life. Probably shouldn't have sat down to watch more episodes if that's the case. You gotta be very careful, Sweet Pea. I'd really love it if the heart thing would stop. That's actually even more concerning. These motherfuckers way too high when they made this shit. And it was on a bad trip, too. You stop trying to pressure the girl. I mean, I don't want her to get murdered or nothing, but I also don't want her to get murdered or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think I got in the thingy.
This is a little risky. Hey, baby girl. Tag team. Best friends. Combo. Squad up. Please. I'm so glad to have more Christina V in my life, too, by the way. Oh. What are you doing? You silly goose? Yeah, none of the show this could have been a nice visual, but you just bother me, man. I wouldn't even be able to register where the floor was in this sort of a situation. It's just a goddamn acid trip. I wish Michiru was real. Naive can be cute and wholesome. Hey, maybe pure of heart and soul. Maybe that's what matters. Strawberries, Ichigo, excellent. Well, see, pure heart, man. Some of that ruby shit, and I like it. I respect it. Simpler soul. Well, maybe if you didn't tie up people that maybe could be friends. Maybe. You just say you can't go on dates. That seems counterproductive. I stand by that Michiru offer, though. Offer? What? Yeah, let's buy her dinner first. Engage the transformation. And the lots of big guns, because baby girl likes big guns all over the place.
To be fair, if I had magic, I would just create a bunch of dope-ass guns, because it's a cool look. That's what we're here for, man. Looking goddamn stylish. And whatever the fuck that was. Are you getting married? What the fuck is happening? Damn. And then it got upsetting. Well, I'm glad she's happy. I would love it if Homegirl could be happy. Just a squad of happiness. And not dying or anything like that. That'd be also fantastic too. The goo. I've seen this little thing. Hi, this little thing. Charlotte? It's adorable. And then you just beat its ass. Brutal, man. Well, that just seems unnecessary. It stopped being cute after a minute. Now it's just concerning. Because there's... I have several questions, and I'm very upset. I don't like how kind of weirdly adorable this thing is for such unsettling imagery with Mami a minute ago. Okay, the only reason I'm not upset more is there's clearly more Mami in the show. Do you just look at it wrong and it explodes? I don't even know what's happening anymore. It's magic. Okay, what? Oh. Baby girl? Yeah, no, it's assumedly horrible. Can you, unless you can you... I think that would have really fucked me up if I was watching this on Japanese. Yeah, that was really fucked up. Again, the only reason I'm not more upset is because there has to be more. That was really fucked up, though, and upsetting. Also, some real dick move shit. Having her be super happy and then like, oh, hey, have the giant monster thing bite her head off. That's not awesome. But yeah, no, that's about what I was expecting from the show. It's about what I was expecting to get.
This is also rather upsetting of a... Yeah, yeah. This was a really good call to put this one off until now. It was immensely upsetting. You don't get to show me well, not even show me. You didn't get to show me that and then have sad weeping Sayaka in the background. What's wrong with you? Shaft? What's wrong with you? Yeah, I'm sorry if there wasn't more of an emotional reaction to that with you guys, but obviously, yeah, I've talked before about the show, and before we started, and it's like I know there has to be more. There's like movies and shit, and she's on the cup. Like there's clearly more of her there. That was incredibly upsetting though. Like, I don't know, it's... I am one of those people who is not... It's weird to describe it, because it's one of those things where, like, having a character come back in a way of something like that, or whatever the case may be, whatever the fuck, like, that doesn't take away from the moment in itself. Honestly, the more and more I sit here and soak it in, it's really bothering me. But like, it's not something that like takes away from anything for me. But also, it's more confusion overriding the upsetness. But also, that is there. Again, it's very much there. Again, I'm so glad I decided to watch it up, because if I had seen, I don't know. It's a whole thing. You ever know when like you're upset because you watch something and you feel it in your shoulders? Does that make any sense to anyone? This makes sense to me in this moment, because that's where it's at. You just feel like, oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Yeah. So anyway, that's... I definitely get why people were saying, yeah, no, it's around episode 3 when you start to realize, yeah, that's what kind of show Madoka is. Which would make sense. Because the smiley clown demon just ate Best Girl's head. Saying Best Girl from this point. Again, I'm going 90% off of the Kaori thing. Fuck, now I just want to watch a bunch more because I want to see what the fuck is up. Because because there's one of two things is there. Either that happens and then... I can't remember if it's... Again, I need to rewatch the previous two, but I don't remember. Did it ever say, like, hey, you can wish someone to life again? Is that possible? Because that almost seems like something that would happen, but I don't know if that's against the rules. I can't remember if that was said or not. And the more and more I'm sitting here, the more and more I'm doubting myself. I don't like it. I don't like the doubt. It's like, I don't know. I hate knowing things, but not knowing enough to know if I know things enough to not be afraid. You know what that feeling's like? I know what that feeling's like, because I'm feeling it right now. What was it? There was another show or something that I'd watched a little bit ago where I had that sort of thing like, that can't be, that doesn't, there's got to be more to that. That can't possibly be correct. because I know of something else or this or that. So, and then my brain implodes. I need to stop this video because otherwise I'm just going to keep sitting here doubting myself more and more and more. Okay, so let's just go over the whole situation. She ate, and I didn't like that. That was not great. Because again, I really like Mami. Like she's kind of an asshole, but like Homer kind of seems like a bit of an asshole too. Like they both just seem kind of dicks, but I don't know why. Because I don't have enough information. Are you just competitive shitheads? Or is it magic bullshit? Or is it a combo of the two? Because let's be real, Mommy, if you hadn't tangled that baby girl, that wouldn't have happened. Probably, at least. So as far as we know, or at least as the present is concerned, as far as I can confirm or deny, Mami is dead. But I don't believe it. Okay, that's not fair. You can still be dead and then not be dead later. Especially when magic is a thing, I think, maybe. So I do believe it. That is death. That's still dead. You still died. That's the thing. That was what I was trying to explain earlier with the like. I don't have a problem with that because like it still means that thing happened. Because some people are like, well, I guess it doesn't even matter. No, because that's not how it works. Because you still died. You still dead it at one point, and that fucks a person up, and that fucks people around the person up. So can we tell that I'm freaking out a little? Because I am. I'm really glad I waited. Because if I had watched this that week, like I still would be under the impression that she isn't dead for realsies 100. Still, okay. Again, not accurate, because that's still, you know what I'm trying to say to you. Because there has to be more Mami. There's no way on earth there'd be that much fan art of her if the... That's not the only reason I'm saying it. I'm just saying I have a lot of Mami fan art. And I'm rather proud of it. It's been a weird episode. It's been a weird video. I'm all fucked up. And again, I doubt myself more and more every second. Because she's there, but I don't believe it will stay that way. Because it doesn't make sense. Thematically appropriate, but doesn't make sense with the context I have of being like 6 years later after the show or whatever. When the fuck did Monica come out? It probably was a lot longer than 6 years ago. Had to have been. When the fuck did it come out? I feel like it's a post-10s. It's not post-10s. It's not even arguably post-10s yet. But like it's like mid. I need to end this because otherwise I'm just gonna keep going on about the same shit over and over again. Sayaka and Madoka don't currently magical girl yet. They're still deciding on wishes or whether or not they're going to commit to it. I think it's fairly safe to assume they will at some point. One could imagine perhaps Madoka... I really hated seeing her cry like that. It was very I hated seeing both of them cry like that. It was very upsetting. They're so sweet. I love them to death. Oh my god. But not like that. Fuck. This is why I don't get analytical about anything, because it just makes my brain turn to pudding. See, they're not there yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if that isn't against the rules. Again, it probably was said in the last episode or some shit, and I just didn't register it. I'm gonna stop here because I can't add anything of note. Madoka is clearly pure of heart and the best super soul. Actually, again, I said some Ruby shit earlier with the simpler soul stuff. I had one of the things about, you know, I as a Ruby fan, you hear people talk that show a lot. Because people suck and don't think things through. But people do that, and one of the comparisons I used to see a lot was people comparing Ruby to Madoka in a lot of ways because of that sort of person that they be. So that makes a lot of sense. Which again makes me think that she would try to. Is that enough? They're not magical girls yet. They got wishes to make. Sayaka's got a sick friend boy. And Madoka wants to make the world a better place and really liked Mami. So maybe we make Mami not get her head bit off, which would be fantastic because I would like to rewatch the show at some point. In sub with. And I would be very upset if that was all I got out of that. And just the death in general. But we've established things before, so it's... I'm all fucked up. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are as excited as I am that we're back in Madoka. It's been an experience. The worst part about it is there's one thing that's building on my doubt more than anything else, and it's really upsetting. Because while I do believe, yes, because I'm pretty that there has to be more. That doesn't make any sense that there isn't more of her, considering how much of I've seen of her out in the internet. That doesn't compute to me. And again, but also you remember the spoiler video I made on Madoka before we started, which I obviously talked about some stuff. And the thing that spoiled a Mami thing for me, which we've talked about, which makes me think no, but also thinks yes, but not for the reason that you think it does. Because the reason I got spoiled on that in the first place is because of a thing from Neptunia, of all things, because Kaori's VA plays a character in that game who does a thing which is in reference to her in thing with the thing, but I don't know if that was this, because she did the thing, or she did a thing, which could be construed as being the thing that she referenced in Neptunia, which spoiled in the first... I'm done. Someone out there, one person will know what I'm talking about and be like, I see why that's fucking with him. And then everyone else is going to be, the fuck are you talking about? Point is, my brain's fried. I'm going to have to watch more because I can't do anything. I don't know if I'm going to watch another one today because I want to watch those first 2 episodes again to make sure that I'm on top of it as I can be. But fucking please don't kill Mami in the 3rd episode and leave it there. That's all I'm saying is I would like to see more of her because I like her. Okay? She seems cool. I very much like her design. Her shooty gun magic thing is dope as fuck. I have clear investment. She's cute but also kind of an asshole But again, that describes Homer as well, so that's some shit. And she was really happy, and it was really adorable. And again, that was to the reference with the thing with it. Because I didn't watch the thing that spoiled. I just saw the description, so I don't have the full context. I just have the outside context of the spoil that doesn't give me the I'm out. I love you. Take care. Stay safe. Live your best life. I love you. You're beautiful. Oh my God. Get me the fuck out of here. 56 minutes. An hour of me going, It didn't fuck me up at all in the moment. Now I'm losing my fucking I'm out. Peace. Hope you guys are excited as we are. More Madoka. See you guys next time, whenever the fuck that is. I'm out. Peace. Fucking shit.